Well, Krisztina, welcome to the program. We're super excited to talk with you today. Miss Krisztina Bell from No Vacancy. How are you doing?
Good. Doing really well here in Atlanta. I'm at home right now in my living room. I did this pretty backdrop here. Yes, with No Vacancy home staging, and we've been specializing in vacant homes for actually this year was supposed to be a 15-year celebration. So this virus situation kind of put a little bit of a damper on it, but I'm staying positive because this is what we have to do. Stay focused and be positive going forward. But we had a really good March, and we were just talking about just going at half capacity, a little bit toning it down, doing our pivoting, as you say. So
yes, absolutely. Well, I am in full confidence that you guys will be able to celebrate 15 years.
yes.
Maybe it might be a little bit of a delayed celebration, but you guys, I know, are well deserving of that. So you serve the Atlanta area. How are things going with the real estate market? And then you've talked a little bit about your business, but how's it going currently? And what are you anticipating, the next few weeks looking like?
Well, we have the statewide shelter in place is now effective till the middle of April. And we think it's going to get extended to the end of April, maybe May 1st. So we're expecting, to me, in my opinion, a summer real estate season. I think right now, the interest rate's still being pretty good. I was talking with an agent, and she said, listen, the lenders and the financing and mortgage guys are telling sellers and buyers to buy now, sell now, because you don't know what to expect in 3 to 5 months down the road. 'Tis true. But again, trying to stay positive. So it's put these other owners with higher priced homes in a very sticky situation, and they're looking for support right now. And that's a big thing that I'm trying to do is, now is the time to kind of shine and really show people that, you're here for them, you're supporting them, whatever decision they may want to do moving forward. Do they continue staging? You're going to get these monthly rates. What are you going to do? So you have to kind of play it by ear and take it case by case basis, but be there to support them and really check in with your clients. Right now is a good time. You want to be top of mind once we get out of this, which I think is very important. So, like you were saying, we're focusing on what we can do right now, not so much what we can't do. But I will say that the agents and sellers are looking to stagers right now to get some ideas what they should do. Should they list now? Should they list later? They're really to support in that knowledge and bringing that, hopefully your business can bring some value to them through these times. So
yeah, so good. I love it, reaching out to our clients and giving them some information now, what they can even pass on to their sellers, like get ready. Maybe we don't hit the market for a couple of weeks, but go ahead and do what you can do now. They are looking for just reasons to reach out to their sellers and keep them encouraged during the process. And then we can be their first call when they're ready.
Definitely.
I know that you've been listening to, also, you've been taking this time at your advantage, doing video, listening to podcasts, really filling your head with a ton of knowledge. How are you pivoting during this time when it comes to being able to just, focus on what you can do?
Yeah. So right now, I encourage everybody to positive, but keep things moving along as if everything's still going like normal, and stay in touch with your clients 1 to 2 times a week. I'm definitely doing that via email, or like I said, the phone calls. Maybe do 5 phone calls a day. Just check in, say hi, how are you doing? It may not be a lead to a job, or maybe you could go ahead and start doing some pre-booking right now. This is a great time to stay in touch with your clients, participate in the webinar. And I will say the webinars have been so much fun. Try out a video. Everybody's being casual. Even the celebrities right now are at home I have a baseball cap on today. They're like in their sweatpants. They're not even dressed up, no makeup on. And you see them doing these videos on different topics or their favorite books and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is what can people be doing now during this time? And to me, it's more my tips of painting tips and landscaping tips, how to prepare your home to sell, I think is very important. You want to get them kind of, busy. What we can be doing now? Because eventually they are probably going to sell. And podcast wise, there's this really great podcast. It's called Stay Paid. I'm a big fan of remindermedia.com. They put out a publication called American Lifestyle Magazine, and they actually have a really good website, americanlifestylemag.com. But the Stay Paid podcast, they actually, these two guys that started Reminder Media bring on lots of top agents. And one of the guys was Ricky Carruth, I think, Carruth. And his podcast I loved, because he was just like, man, this is the time. You got to be like calling your people all the time, checking in. He's like, you want to shine right now. I loved, somebody said, sorry, I have my notes here. Over communication is like really good right now at a time when people are most fearful. I thought that was a really good takeaway. He was saying that this is the time that you want to show, your knowledge, and you're definitely, the more that you're in front of your clients and top of mind, your business may even be better coming at us than it was going in, which I thought was really cool. And so I definitely think this is the time to take advantage of, refreshing maybe some of your marketing, organizing, whether it be cleaning, doing it's spring, let's do some spring cleaning your warehouse, spring cleaning your accounting. I do know that my husband has been looking, obviously we've all been filling out the PPP paperwork stuff and the SBA grants and loan paperwork. That's been very tedious. Oh my God, stressful. But at the same time, what other expenses? Like he was saying, man, I'm just going in and cutting all these expenses. Do we need Yelp? Do we need Zillow? And all these, of course, those are agent expenses. But I actually asked our web guy, I said, listen, I don't know if we need to do some hardcore marketing this month. I mean, I think, can we keep things steady? But anyway, can I get a break on our monthly fee? And he was actually nice enough to say, yeah, sure, no problem. And it was the cutest email, because he said, we all have to stick together during these crazy times and support each other. And I thought that was the nicest email back. And he actually cut my bill in half. I was shocked. Wow, that is so nice of you, just for 1 month. So, every little bit helps. And I think that, right now, like I said, it's just take advantage of this time to maybe do some things you haven't done. I'm going to try to start to listen to more podcasts. The webinars are just so much fun that I'm doing. Now I have the Zoom app and the WebEx app, because I'm working with, here locally, I really have this great opportunity and a good relationship with Sherwin-Williams Paint. And we're actually coming out with a special. She is putting together an exclusive webinar special, answering the questions that I typically get from the home staging CE classes. So that's another thing too, is I haven't done my CE class on a webinar yet. So that's next project.
Yes, that's so great. I mean, any way that we can stay in front of people and,
Yes.
better even recorded, they can listen to us over and over again. Maybe if they've forgotten a core point. So just using this time to our advantage.
Definitely.
While everyone else might be sitting under, not any of us, right? But those that are just very, very fearful, they're sitting on the sofa underneath the blanket, thinking the sky is falling. But we know, this is the time, even personally, like we're getting into the stock market. We're doing things that we would have never done before, because we didn't have the time, because we didn't have, the time to even understand or take action, but really learn. So this is an advantage, I believe, an unfair advantage for those of us who are companies who have already been sustainable. It doesn't mean we've been perfect, and this is definitely a wake-up call. But what a time when you think about the race, when you think about the runners and track and or the cars, that are on the track at NASCAR, like when do we accelerate? When is the time to push forward and gain that momentum? And I believe, yes, we have constraints, but the areas that are not under constraint, where can we move forward? That's such a great thing to always think about.
Yeah. Well, and I wanted to share with you, because the last time we had a nationwide crisis, my husband and I came up with virtual staging, but now that was not it coincidence that we had this idea and it just kind of came out in 2008. Now, the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because we actually have another product that's part of our virtual staging service. And coincidentally enough, again, just the timing, it came back around. We had already been testing this for 6 months with some other stagers, and we are now offering stagers and designers a chance to add a virtual staging service to their portfolio of services, and it's called VSP Pro. And I already presented it to my stager friends here in Atlanta. And by the way, we've all been having these Zoom webinars together and really coming together and helping each other out with questions and supporting each other during this time, which we've never done before, which I thought was really cool. We have our third webinar next week. We've been kind of touching base every week. But I presented it to them and told them that, it's a discounted rate. They have access to our whole exclusive digital inventory of furniture and decor. I've already gotten several calls. My husband's got more calls. It's a chance to give stagers another option if they can't be staging right now, but also added in addition to traditional home staging. And I think that this is going to be a really good tool for them future-wise. Now, again, we don't do what Box Brownie does. It's completely different. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit more and have some webinars on it. But I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys, that we would love to work with any other designers that kind of have their hands tied and can't stage right now. So it's a great product, and be happy to talk more if anybody wants us.
So when you think about the what to anticipate with, are you guys seeing that the people that are reaching out to you are more the entry level, homes, or are they more luxury? I mean, who do you feel like is staging? Who is listing at the moment? Or is it the people that are worried about money, or maybe the people that are trying to take advantage of the situation that we're all in?
Right now, like the lower price homes, they're selling nicely, but I still have investor flippers that are like, oh yeah, I still want you to stage my home. And then I would say that the higher priced homes, this is what's going to be interesting to see, because I'm curious to see that, okay, the $300,000 homes right now are selling pretty quickly. And so then there's going to be there's always going to be a need for those higher priced homes, because here in Atlanta, anything 500 to a million usually takes about 120 days to sell, no matter what, even if it's staged sometime now, unless it's a really good, super savvy top agent that markets and can sell a crumb, then it's probably going to sell very fast with the staging. But there are houses that do sit for 120 days. So what I'm noticing now is that I'm actually getting more calls, because obviously pre-booking, I think Joseph was saying that he pre-booked already 28 houses already. And that's what needs to be happening now. And I'm kind of doing that, but it seems like it's more of the higher priced homes. And we have a really great instant staging quote app on our website that we created that is amazing and everybody loves it. And I'm seeing 900,000 and then $1 million they're entering in the prices of the homes that they're getting instant quotes on. And so I think that the higher priced homes would be the ones that you may want to consider going after. I think they're going to need the most help because
and we're seeing that
it's more money. Yeah.
Seeing that for sure here in the Dallas area. We were talking to an agent, last week that was talking, that serves the Las Vegas area, same type of situation. So for stager companies who may have defaulted to entry level and not really wanted to tap into a luxury, you know, whether it's the medium price to the higher end price, we might see an influx of those types just by default, because they are the ones that are not as concerned about, you know, losing everything a month away. So think about that, plan for that. You might, as Krisztina said, think about your marketing and how to target those type of clients and those agents that serve them, right?
Yep,
So
definitely.
anything else you want to share with us, like last final thoughts, anything that that you want to impart, maybe some knowledge that's been imparted to you?
I think right now, going forward again, we went through that last crisis of 2008, and I think the biggest mistake that I made was that I was staying in touch with my clients.
Mm.
Because at the end of that, when we came out, they all thought I was out of business. They're like calling, going, "Are you still in business?" And I should have stayed in touch, and I didn't, and that was probably a bad thing. And so I think that doing the webinars, I think, are going to be a big thing now. I know we're all doing CE classes, but this I think is going to take on a new marketing tool now, and I'm excited about Sherwin-Williams working with me. It's an easy way to put it up on Eventbrite. It's an easy way to charge maybe $5 or something to do a 1-hour class about a topic. But the key is to really stay in front of your clients, and I think support them along the way. You want to be top of mind when you come out of it. I think that it's going to be gangbusters once everybody gets back to normal business hours, but you want to be the first person that they call.
Yeah.
But again, just stay focused. If you're in a state like in Texas and all, maybe like what we did here, it'd be great if stagers got together, had a good, Zoom conference, and just talk to each other, see what everybody else is doing too. I think that was a really cool thing that we did. And I think it made a big difference. It brought us a little bit closer together. Even Barbara joined us with Design to Sell, and we had more people on the second time around than we did the first time. So really right now, people are just wanting to, stay positive, stay focused, keep moving forward is what I would recommend. And we're all here to support each other. It's about teamwork in the end. It's the biggest thing that I teach my home staging CE class, and I'll leave you with this. It's all about teamwork. We're here to support the real estate community. They're here, they need us as well. So I think that's what it's all about in the end. And I'm looking forward to summer. You have to stay positive.
Yeah, that's great. So big
Yeah.
takeaways from you for sure is making sure that you stay top of mind. Continue to reach out. You don't want anyone, any of our clients, how awful would that be for them to think that are you still in business? I mean,
You're right.
to ask that question. So that to me is the big takeaway. And then leveraging your tools, your online tools as well, to keep in contact and keep them informed. Have a fun topic, right, that you could do on a webinar. Have something, subject matter that they can share with their sellers on how they can plan and prepare for the summer market, whatever that looks like. So, so good. And we want to thank you, Miss Krisztina, for joining us today.
Thank you.
How can people reach out to you if they don't know who you are, where to find you?
Krisztina Bell, No Vacancy Home Staging. Our website's novacancy-atl.com. Our website is very informational, by the way. There's tons of blogs, the home staging paint colors from Sherwin-Williams on there. It's a great resource for you. Check it out. My email address is kmbell@novacancy-atl.com. Thanks.
Perfect. Very good. Well, be online because I want you answering questions as people are watching, and I love that. And we want to thank you for being such a great part of HSRA, for a leadership family as well, and wish you the best. Hopefully we'll get to see you soon in person.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited to be part of the Southeast Region Connect group. So I'm excited to help you guys with that and make some more connections and build our I think the membership here. I love HSRA, and you guys are doing a great job. So thank you, Gianna, for everything.
Well, we
I don't think my
appreciate
business would be where it is today if it wasn't for the first summit that I went to back in 20.
that. Well, we appreciate
So
that.
my
And now,
testimonial.
right, everybody together, collaborating together, sharing information, it just
Yeah,
makes it all the greater. So we appreciate
yeah,
you, and
definitely.
awesome. Well, have a good day. We'll
Thanks.
talk soon.
Thanks.